Alright, so it's Corey and Derek from Penny's Hot Rods and Custom. Chris is MIA, missing in action, who knows? Somewhere in Manitoba, who knows? Could be, who knows? Anyway, so me and Derek have been working on this thing for most of the day. We didn't really film much of it because it's like meh, boring work. I do have the column all bolted in for the most part. I'm missing the bracketry that goes here. It is secured, but I'm missing the part that holds it here. So I'll get one tomorrow from our parts car. I've looked everywhere. I might even look again tonight, but I can't find it. So that's the way it goes. So we did that. The tie rod ends, that's mostly done right now. Don't look too closely, but they are there. Damn you, Rock Auto. Power steering's basically done. It's hooked up. I'm gonna probably end up putting these lines back on, and then I'll talk to Ryan and see about getting new lines made up. Found a carburetor, whether it's going to work or not. It did work off an engine before, so if not, I've got another carburetor. Wiring's kind of half done. I did buy a starter, another one, but yet it doesn't fit the bell housing, so tomorrow I'll get a starter for it, and then I'm hoping in this video we'll have it running, and I'll put the rad in and all that stuff will get running. Alternator's bolted up, is what I'm going to be using. I gotta get a lower bracket, or at least paint it so it doesn't look so ghetto, but whatever, it is what it is. Like I said, the brake pedal's hooked up to the booster and all that stuff, and there's lots of room and all that stuff, so that should be working. If not, we can adjust it pretty easily. Other than that, Derek's going to tackle the sway bar links. I think those ones will work. They've been around forever, so I was too cheap to buy new ones. So let's see, what else did we really do today? Oh, we have header gaskets. That was yeah. Actually, way back in the day, people. I actually ran that on my 35. Way back in the day. Kevin got me that for Christmas, like 20 some years ago. It's cheesy, but at least it'll keep the crap out of the carb. So, like I said, I'm not sure if I'm going to use this carb because I was monkeying around with it today, and my choke won't open it. And I noticed that it's been hit right here, and the breather tube's got a good wowie. So, it wasn't brand new carb when I had it on my Blazer years ago, and it just sat around, and I think it's hit the floor maybe once or twice or multiple times. So we'll see. If not, like I said, I'll find another carb and put it on there, and we'll get her popping. So I think that's going to be a wrap for today. Derek might work on this for a little bit. I got to take off for a bit, but if he gets it done, he gets it done. If not, then I think yeah, we'll get her running hopefully tomorrow. I can't see why not. It's just a small block Chevy. It ran on the stand.
Ran before.
It ran before, yeah. Oh yeah, you guys missed it. Derek was our local blacksmith. We were beating the crap out of one header to miss the control arm. Still lots of room and movement for flow for the exhaust, but yeah, she's a little close.
It fits.
It fits. Yeah, it was hitting the control arm, the bottom control arm there a little bit. It was fine when you bolted it up, but then we were trying with the gasket, and we're like, what the hell? The gasket's still loose in there. We even tried double gasketing it. That wouldn't work, and then we realized that it was hitting there, so it's time to persuade. And we won. So anyway, I guess we'll be back tomorrow on this turd. It shouldn't be too bad for wind.
Not too bad.
Anyway, it's the next day. Little to no progress has been done, except for one purchase. Come with me. Dun, dun, dun. In all of its gloriness. Big ass bumper. So I got that, so I'm going to pick up next week or the week after the rear bumper. He's going to pull it off. He doesn't know it yet. He's actually going to do work. Not just sit here and drink all my pop and pretend to be cool. You ever tell a kid wasted on Coca-Cola to do something?
50 subs!
Yeah. Anyway, so what I'm going to do now, I got my coil for that. I'm going to hook that up. I do have an ugly old starter that I dug out of the thing, so hopefully that's going to fit the bell housing. And yeah, Chris should be out here shortly, and we're gonna get to work. So
better be.
What are you gonna do if not?
He is.
What are you gonna do if he doesn't show up? Tough guy?
Eat his what are we having this after?
We're having smokies.
Eat his smoky.
As always, I always barbecue smokies. Cheese flavor. So anyway, we're gonna get working.
It's deadly.
Beat it, kid. And then yeah, we did. Oh yeah, I don't know if we like I said, we did the tie rod ends and the sway bar links are in now, and we're getting there. So I think when Chris gets here, I'll get him to put the rad in. We'll start buttoning up the front there and the cradle and whatnot. So oh, and I did order my brakes. So yeah. Yep. We'll be back.
Alright, we ran into problems with starters. They kept breaking. I was snapping in. Oil right here. Forget it. I'm gonna go find another starter.
But
This
before we
kid
do,
wants to do destruction.
why are you gonna break your remote control?
Because it's Chinese garbage.
Mr. Burns actually swung a hammer.
I hit it again. Again.
It's garbage. Chinese crap. It looks like a big hard rock hit the windshield.
I'm blocking you out so nobody can see you. There we go. You're blocked.
It looks like a big rock hit the windshield.
Okay, we're gonna go do real work. You're going with Derek to go get a starter. You know who's gonna clean up this mess?
Little bugger.
Okay, they're gonna go get a starter. I'm gonna clean up this mess and I'm gonna keep working on that. I'm gonna switch out carburetors. I just did the coil.
Hey,
What?
camera. That's destruction with pennies or than
Well, unless he didn't swing and miss and hit himself. Then you'd hear the crying. I made a boo-boo. Corey. Okay, we'll be back.
So we tried to put several starters in.
Oh, here comes Casey.
This starter fits in, or no, this starter doesn't fit in.
It doesn't fit
because
in.
this is too tall.
Yep.
But we need a smaller. So that one would, but it's too tall. So then we had
This gem.
this one. This one fits in no problem because it's nice and small. But then all the terminals broke off. This one, Derek went and tapped all these nice and fine, but it's too big. It hits
That
it
way.
hits here and it hits up here, so this doesn't spigot into the bell housing. So
Tomorrow's another day.
yeah, we got
And-
that starter doesn't work. That starter doesn't work. There was two other ones that we looked at.
They all work, but they just
Well,
won't
yeah.
work for this stupid little bell housing.
Yeah.
And there's the aftermath of Casey's car, which he's going to be picking up shortly.
So yeah.
So anyway, we're going to leave you with something for the evening before it's over. Our local blacksmith. We're going to massage this header. I noticed when I was putting the starter in, it was pretty close to the control arm, so I made a little mark right there. So Derek's going to gently beat the crap out of it.
There to there.
Yeah, sure, somewhere in there.
We're gonna lose some horsepower.
I might gain some horsepower, pick up some torque. Also, maybe try right in this area, the little crown part there.
Okay. Heaven help with a crooked hammer.
Oh, it is too. Well, what do you expect, Princess Auto?
Hard to hit. You're like a retard.
Well, if we had a torch and heat it up, that might be all right. Cause I didn't. Well, yeah, maybe. Yeah, take that little ding out, and then we'll call that good.
Okay.
Here's what not to do, people. Doing it the wrong way, the right way.
The right way would be do not use headers. Use it.
He's anti-header.
Exactly.
Oh yeah. That should be
Probably likes it up the butt.
Header is just pain in the ass.
All right, we'll call that good because it was just barely touching. But I figure when the engine's rocking and rolling, it might, you know, it might pick up some torque.
In the one cylinder.
It's not supposed to be like that.
Well, that's fine. You look at everybody's headers in their cars; they're all banged up for the most part. For the most part, unless you buy the really good ones that actually meant for this. These I have no idea where these even came from. So anyway, as you can see, people, it's kind of stopped raining.
Well headers for this thing.
I looked in Speedway, like the proper ones for the X-frame, but I'm like, I don't make your kind of money. I don't make his kind of money.
I don't make money in general.
Exactly. So, case in point.
See, that's how crooked that hammer is.
Well, yeah, Princess Auto Special.
Princess Auto's good.
Yeah, it's the world's largest return center.
Take it back to your brother. Say you want a new one.
Exactly. So anyway, I guess we'll call it an evening. We did get some stuff done. Changed out the carburetor because that carburetor's got more problems than a hippopotamus. The power steering's hooked up.
Steering bracket.
Some of the wiring. Well, this is just temporary.
But
just so we remember.
to hold wires.
Yeah. The alternator's hooked up, wired up, kind of just there. Fuel pump's in, so we're getting there. So maybe Saturday. I might monkey around with a bit. No, I gotta take him back to his place tomorrow, so that ain't happening.
Yeah.
So yeah. Alrighty, we'll see you guys tomorrow, the next day. Oh,
Hey, you guys say like, share, subscribe.
we're not done yet. Oh, by the way, I shit the bed on supper. Oh well. Chris is
Yeah, I
fending
know
for
what
himself. Yeah, you screwed up. Okay, so it's the next day. I looked around at our junkyard for any starters, so I said, piss on it. So I went and ordered one off Rock Auto. It should be here beginning of next week. I did order my brakes. They showed up. I did order from Prime, these little guys. So we're going to start routing brake lines. Well, these two guys will be. Well, I'll be assisting. And yeah, so I was going to intentionally this morning, I was going to start cleaning this up, but I just didn't have time. I've got, or my parts car, I got new better ones of these. These ones are done. I was looking the other day and they're way better. So I'm going to start pulling them off. I'll take it off, clean up, paint it, mount it, do the rad. A lot of stuff I'm not going to film. Like I said, this week just got away from us. As always, there's just never enough time in a day. I'm really going to have to start just playing hooky. You know, start phoning in and saying I'm sick or something.
Ryan's gonna.
Yeah, Ryan's going to do the power steering lines this week. Yep, so Brian, I know you will be watching, so you got a job this week. I need that done. I've got most of the clutch already hooked up and all that stuff. That's done. I was working on that the other night. The steering, I'm going to grab those parts tomorrow. And that will be done.
Drive shaft.
The drive shaft, I did check our four-door parts car. The front, because this is a two-piece drive shaft. This was an automatic. It's about 3 inches too long. And I measured from the four-door standard car, that's about 3 inches shorter. So that way we don't have to cut another drive shaft and all that. But, so I'm gonna have to bite the bullet soon. And I'll get U-joints and a new hanger bearing. And yeah, so I'm gonna have to start buying. My visa's almost maxed out too, but I'll figure that out. I'm gonna have to start hooking myself.
You've tried that already.
I've tried that, yeah. So yeah, the fuel pump's in. I'll have to start. I got fuel lines for that. The tank, I'm gonna have to clean that out, and you guys we'll have to get that pour or whatever. That
Yeah, as long as it's not rusted, we'll.
Yeah.
We should be able to clean it up.
I should take it to work and fill it up with diesel and let it sit there, and then I can just clean it up.
At least it'll clean out like any junk.
Actually, that's maybe what I might do this week. So anyway, I think that's where we're going to leave this video. It wasn't really exciting. Like I said, this week we had other stuff to do and help people, and just it got away. So yeah. This starter, or this header, obviously I got to put back in. Well, I'll do it when I get it started.
Yeah.
The starter should be here, I think, Tuesday or Wednesday.
And is it like this side where you have to bang?
Well, yeah, remember, well, you were here when Derek was banging them.
Yeah, but this one also has a dent for the spark plug.
Oh yeah, no, that's fine.
On that side?
Yeah, it's good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're fine for that. But yeah, Derek beat the crap out of both sides just to miss the control arm. We're just rambling here.
Here's a tech tip. Never use headers.
Here's a tech tip. Don't listen to him. Old Man Manifolds. That should be his nickname, Old Man Manifolds. There you go. Yeah. Anyway, I guess we're going to call it a video. I got to go feed some rabbits. Don't ask. Actually, I don't mind. And yeah, we'll call it a video. I think we've rambled on enough. Oh, yeah, I guess you guys will hook up the master cylinder. I guess we'll do that next video.
Yeah, properly.
Like I said, the pedals are all hooked up, the clutch and the brake pedal are hooked up. I've got most of the clutch stuff hooked up. I still gotta just hook up my shift rods. So I'll monkey around with that maybe in the evenings when I've just got nothing better to do. So yeah. So anyway guys, as always, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, good or bad. Oh, what was his nickname? I can't remember. I'll have to watch the video again. I can't remember. Sorry about the chainsaw. Sorry about the short-term memory loss. I'm getting senile. Anyway, we'll see you on the next one, guys. We'll actually do some maybe more work. Probably not.